In the shadows of the system, families torn apart. Tiff and the Punisher rise up. It's time to fight from the heart.
CPS knocking at the door with lies and twisted files, stealing kids in the dead of night, erasing all our smiles. Courtrooms rigged, judges blind, rights stripped away so fast. But we know the Constitution, we're breaking free at last.
Fight CPS,
Expose the corruption,
parental rapes,
our revolution.
Tiff and the Punisher, we're taking a stand. Reunite families across the land.
Abolish the abuse, restore what they took. With knowledge and fire, we're rewriting the book.
Child support chains, police at the gate, family court battles, sealing our fate. But warriors unite, share your stories bold. Constitutional shields turning fear into gold. From investigations to reform, we demand no more violations. We'll reclaim our stand. Hear the voices rising, echoes in the hall. Parents fighting back, we won't let them fall.
Join the community, amplify the call. Tiff and the Punisher will conquer it all.
Fight CPS,
Expose the corruption,
parental rights,
our revolution.
Tiff and the Punisher, we're taking a stand. Reunite families across the land.
Abolish the abuse, restore what they took. With knowledge and fire, we're writing the book. Subscribe, share and rise. Together we're strong. Tiff and the Punisher, this is our song.
Fight CPS.
They are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, goddammit. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up by thin tags. Together we are are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather fly together. So watch out, CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher, sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows, and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stop it.
What's up, Tiff?
Nothing but a sinus infection going on over here.
Yeah, it's better than a burnt down house.
Oh, yeah, you got that shit right.
Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. No one likes a sinus infection. You can't even get your blood, try to blow your nose. You can't get anything out. Hurts, got a headache. Your eye wants to pop out.
Yeah. That's how my eye feels right now.
Oh, you yell and it waters and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Freaking awful shit. Hey, Lewis, Lewis that's always on here? Lewis and my cousin Susie?
Yeah.
Tell them thank you. They did a big donation to us today, so that was very nice of them. So I want to tell them thank you because that was really cool of them to do that. They didn't have to, but they actually went and Louis actually borrowed on his 401k to help us out.
Oh, wow.
So
that was
really
nice. Cool.
That was really cool of him. So I want to thank them. That was very, very nice of them to do that. And I told them if it's, I don't want anybody to don't put yourself out, you know what I mean, to help us. I don't want that. I don't want that burden on anybody, but they said it wasn't. And, I thank them very much because looks like it's going to be a long haul for us. But because they said that, it's undetermined what caused this fire. It was too hot. So whatever that means, you know what that means? Insurance don't want to write a check. So what that means. So be it. The days will go on and we'll keep fighting the CPS and we'll let these bastards fight in the background.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, these people, all of these government officials, they're fucking assholes. They really are. It's not just, I'm so damn ashamed, all these people that we used to put on pedestals, and respect, call them Mr. and Mrs. I like to call them fuck 'em alls. These people are just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know what? They don't deserve the respect. There used to be, I can remember when I was a kid, you looked up to these officials. You looked up to these people as heroes and, those were superheroes, policemen and firemen and the people that work for the town and senators and all of these people. Now they're all assholes. They're all, they deserve this. They deserve their respect. They don't deserve shit. After seeing them in action and seeing what they do and how they treat people,
well,
I don't even know what I would have rathered, but I would have rathered something.
Well, respect for me is you have to earn my respect. I don't care what your title is. You could be, I don't know, whomever. But if you haven't earned my respect, then, and respect is a two-way street anyway. If you want respect from me, you better give me respect.
Mm-hmm. But there was a time where the office carried the respect that came with it. There was a time where maybe you didn't respect the person, but you respect either the office or the integrity of the force or, or whatever. And I think those days are done too. Like, I think that because they don't do anything any longer that earns that respect. You know, you don't hear good cop stories. You don't hear good fireman stories. You definitely don't hear good CPS agent stories. And you certainly don't hear anything good about the people in politics. They're out there eating fucking babies. So that shit's going.
Speaking of CPS, okay, so last night we talked about Louisiana.
Yeah.
So a guy that I'm friends with and have been friends with on Facebook for a long time, West Virginia is trying to privatize CPS.
Hmm.
And that's a good thing. You know why that's a good thing?
I do not.
Any government entity that goes into private sector no longer has immunity.
Ooh, very nice.
So I saw people bitching about it, and I said, don't be mad. If they go private, that takes away any and all immunity that they have. So West Virginia is trying to privatize the Department of Child Protective Services, which is good because we got Louisiana trying to abolish it. We have, I think we talked earlier, it was New Hampshire getting rid of family court.
Yeah.
Now we have another state that's trying to privatize it.
Mm-hmm.
Just look where this is going. This is going to be a domino effect somewhere. Something big is coming. And
Right,
I sent you everything that Donald Trump said.
Yeah, I mean, he went out. Was that from recent, or was that from his speech back in? Because it's crazy.
I don't know.
And I want to say this. I want to say that maybe I was wrong. When we watched that speech that time when Donald Trump came out there, and what I heard was there's going to be a lot more kids coming through the foster care system. I assumed it meant that they were going to start taking in kids by the droves, or, you know, like there were things to come or whatever. And now, oh my God.
Leo is in here just tearing my shit up.
My Lord. But I think really what that meant was there's going to be a lot more coming through the system because of, one, the Epstein files, and two, because they're going to knock this bitch down. So instead of being in the where they are at now, they're going to be, you know, coming out whatever stage they're at or whatever. I think that they were going to be taking them out of there and putting them just into people's custody, or put them into foster care or whatever, if their people are, you know, if people are missing or whatever, you know what I mean? So I think I was wrong in my assessment the first time about what he meant by that, you know. But I mean, I might be, I might not be. I mean, we can only assume in those situations. So, oh, that's nice. I like that. Hello, Barkley. They kidnapped my 5-year-old son January 25th, 2025. He did everything they requested. Parenting classes. Let me pull that up again. I want to read that one.
I wonder how we could get a letter, get a copy of that letter that was sent to all 50 states.
I bet we could look for one.
Oh, I bet you we could ask Danielle.
Yeah, where is Danielle anyway?
I don't know.
One for the states. Wait, where's the rest of your comment there, bub? I want to talk about this. Here we go. One for mental health and drug evaluations. I'm in Sanders County, Montana. There we go. There's another one. Everything they requested: parenting classes, drug testing through his physician, or her, I'm sorry, and signed their release forms for 2 evaluations, one for mental health and the drug thing. Okay, so it's a girl. Then the dad, the biological father, has ever been in the picture. He showed up and he closed the case because he's considered the non-offending parent on December 16th, 2025. So this guy just appeared.
Wow.
Out of nowhere and took custody of the kid. Is that what I'm pretty much reading here?
Well, that happens a lot too.
Wow. That's terrible. I want to know more about this. That's crazy. Now my son is being held hostage for me unless I go back with the biological dad, because now he's stalking me outside my house, and I've been telling my therapist about it. Oh my God. What a bad situation. And they put him. CPS now has put this family in this situation.
Hmm.
You know?
That's what they do.
And this is the problem. This definitely is a freaking problem. You know, so we have all these politics. They're cinching the necks on this stuff, and they're sending, you know, but it's all this stupid stuff that they're not addressing. What are we going to do about the parents that have been wrongfully TPR'd already? What are we going to do about the ones that are suffering from all this bullshit right now and it's currently going on? Like all of these rules and regulations and policies and procedures and blah, blah, blah is all good for, you know, oh, wait, that's right. There's an election coming up this year, isn't there? Oh, so
Yeah.
we're going to hear all kinds of bullshit coming out. But, you know, we hear all this, but what about the ones that were? Or what about you? What do you get for redemption from having your child taken from you 30 fucking years ago? What happens now for you?
Nothing.
You know?
Nothing. And do you think that they're going to say, oh, we're sorry. We just thought you couldn't take on 4 kids, so we gave you 3.
Man, you know, like people that happens to, they should at least get maybe a lifelong educational stipend or something, you know, maybe something, just something, because the damage was done. You know, you can't get time back. I understand that. You can't get your life back. You know, like, I don't know well, I do know, but it's none of anybody's business but you. And I know, but, you know, like not knowing what position your relationship is with your daughter that was taken, you know, like maybe you weren't even available to get the time back. Maybe you were, I don't know. But, you know, like, what do you do about that? You know, like that ruined a life. You know, like what about now? We had our daughter, you know, like we don't get to tie her shoe for the first time. We didn't get to ride bikes. We didn't get to do all of these things, you know, and I try to keep an open and positive mind, saying we'll get her back and, you know, we'll retrain her to be, you know, like us, you know, like that's what we have to do. So it will be like doing it all over again. But that's if you can even do that stuff, you know. It's just, what do you all get for the pain and suffering that CPS has created and put you into? What do we get for that? You know, I don't want no fucking certificate that says congratulations, you got fucked for this many years and now you got a certificate to prove it. You know, that's not going to work. I mean, it would be kind of comical, but it wouldn't work. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to feel about all of this shit that they're, you know, spouting about this. I mean, I've been screaming for abolishment, sure. But is that going to leave too many people in the rubble? That leave too many people sitting back now and saying, what the fuck? You know, are they going to forget about those that, you know, is that like leaving POWs in the background like we did in Vietnam to those people? Is that like leaving us behind? You know, we left fucking millions of people behind, but you know what? We're getting out of this war with these new troops. You know, I don't know. It's kind of a bittersweet thing. You know, like we put the horse before the carriage before the horse. We gotta, I don't know. It's very, 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 I see. Makes perfect sense. You're right, John. Is forced submission and forced obedience lawful? Yeah, it is detrimental. You're absolutely right. And you guys probably had a good little life, LJ, right before that, right? You guys are living happy and everything else. So listen, LJ, there's an app called www.thecpspunisher.com. Check it out. See what you can do. If it works for you, email us at cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail.com. It's cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail.com. That's right, Tammy. Abolish this bitch. And I will give you, if it works for you with the free version and it can help you, I will give you a lifetime subscription with full access to the app. Okay. So if the beginning remnants of it in that area works for you, then let me know, and I will give you a lifetime subscription to it, fully accessed. So check it out and see if because that will help you write your papers. It'll help you write everything, your motions, all this stuff. So it's www.thecpspunisher.com. Oh, and also, if any of you want to donate to my Cash App to help out with the situation that we're doing, any person that donates, I don't care if it's $1. Don't do it to be in spite of me just because you want the free app, but I will be giving you, please. And if it's going to break you, I don't want you to do it either. Or if you just can't, don't feel like you're obligated to. But anybody that does donate, I give you a, Tiff's got a storm going on where she's at. So she's going to try to get in here again. But as you can see, but anybody that wants to donate to help my family out, to my Cash App, I will give you a free subscription to the CPS Punisher, full-blown subscription. So check it out. We got it up and running finally. That's cool, Tiff. I got you. We got it up and running finally. It looks good. It's running smooth. We do have a couple quirks in it, but we're getting them. So please, guys, check it out. www.thecpspunisher.com. This thing will help you with all of your everything that you need. Is right. Hey, Tiff, you got blown away for a minute.
We're having a thunderstorm, and the rain is hitting the window so hard, Leo thinks there's a mouse in here.
Oh, God. Hopefully he doesn't grab your... Maybe he pulls one out.
He better not.
I can hear the rain at your window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it. Wow.
That's how hard it's hitting.
Holy smokes.
And that's funny because my laptop is literally by the window. I can hear it now too on my earphone.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Maybe today's an in the box day again. Want to go in the box?
Yeah.
All right. You guys got anything you want to come out and say? We give you, how long do we give them in the box, Tiff? 2 minutes?
Yeah, we can do that.
You get 2 minutes in the box. Come out and spout out whatever you got to spout out. And we'll talk about it for a second and see what we can do to help you, advise you, or laugh or cry or whatever. Whatever happens, you're in the box. So here's the link, guys. If you want to come in, you got 2 minutes. 2 minute warning. So here you go. There's the link. Hop in with us and say whatever you got to say. 2 minutes in the box with Tiff and the Punisher. Maybe someone will come in, maybe they won't. Don't be intimidated. Tiff is not all bark and bite, but she's bite more than bark. But there's a screen that separates us all, so don't be too nervous.
I only got off one show.
I know. I was going to say I've only seen her attack one person, and just happened to be one of my friends. Or let me say, happened to be one of my former friends. I haven't spoken to them since.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, right was right though. Right was right. There's no reason to be sorry because that was, I don't even know what the hell that was. If you're gonna come out and cry that you want your kids and you love your kids and you're gonna come out and not do anything about it, then well, I'm calling foul and you don't deserve this. And you deserve every bit of the bullshit that you get. So.
Yeah, I think I was mad about that for a couple days, boy. Oh, I was fired up.
I felt like a Geraldo Rivera show from back in the 80s when they started throwing the chairs and the Ku Klux Klan and all them on that. Remember that?
Yes.
That was awesome.
I think that's when he got his nose broke.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he got hit in the face with a chair. Yep, sure was. That made Jerry Springer. That was the beginning of Jerry Springer. I can't believe Jerry Springer's dead. I didn't realize that he was that old, but he's been dead for a minute now too.
Yeah, like a year.
Yeah, I went to a Jerry Springer episode once. It was pretty cool. And let me tell you something, they really hit people in there.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, they do. They go, you can hear the slapping and everything because this is really small. There's only like 120 people in there or something. It's not very many people.
Oh my.
They just need to look at, because they do like 5-6 shows a day.
Can you hear the thunder?
Yeah, I thought you were going to play Thunderstruck for a minute.
No. They said the link isn't working.
Are they clicking the right thing? Let's see. I'll put it in again. Let me try it again.
Are you scared? It's okay.
Oh, does the dog get?
No, the cat.
Does the dog get cry scary for that too? They're both whining.
The cat. He's just looking at the window.
All right, there it is again. Try that. It's the same one, I think, but maybe something. I don't know. Try that, people. See if that works. Come on and get in the box. Millstone Ministries is coming in. Hell yeah. They want to come in here.
Come on.
I don't know, Jen. I think you're clicking on the link and it's not coming in. I don't know. Let's see if somebody else tries and doesn't get in first. Maybe let's see if it works for somebody else. How do you all right, Tiff, here you go.
What?
How do you prove perjury on CPS? You know what? Do you want to do a test?
What kind of
Do
test?
you want to ask? Let's ask the app how you prove perjury on a CPS case and see what it says. What do you
Go
think?
ahead.
All right, let me open it up. I think I have it right here. Okay. So wake up the agent here. Get the agent up. Wake up my agent. Let's see what it says. Let me do this. All right, we got someone in the box. Well, I will get back to that how do you prove perjury thing in just a minute while we wake that up because we got somebody in the box. And who do we got in the box? We've got Barkley in the box with us. All right, let's get Barkley out. There we go. Barkley, how are you?
I'm going moment by moment.
Very good. Very bad, but very good. What's going on?
Well, like I wrote, January 25th, 2025.
This is you right here. This is you. That was okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir, it's me.
Wow.
I'm trying to save my son, and he just turned 6 in January, and I was with him since birth, and never a day without him. And then the police came, busted down my door when I was reaching out for the LEAP help for energy assistance.
Right. So they got turned on to you because you were asking for help.
Well, the lady that came over that's supposed to help fill out the paperwork, she went and said that the house wasn't safe, and that because we were in my son's room at the time, and I had a little space heater, you know, the ones you turn on and off, and I couldn't afford to heat the whole house at the time. Right. But we were not in imminent danger.
Right. And hence why you were asking them for assistance so you could heat your whole house.
Right.
The whole idea. Right.
And I ended up getting all the help last year. They even replaced all the windows in my mobile home I own, all the doors and everything. I mean, it's been great. But I want my son back.
Yeah, right.
And so they pressed felony charges on me at first in Sanders County, Montana. And then they dismissed them. And it's been over a year, and it just got dismissed a week or two ago. And before that, though, in October of last year, they refiled them, and they charged me with misdemeanor crimes. And I had to go book and release. This town has been slandering my name. And then before this incident, though, with my son, my daughter, that's just turned 18, though. She was 14 at the time. They came in and took her because at that time she thought, it was when Biden was in office, and that children, you don't have to listen to your parents. You can do what you want. And all she had to do was the dishes, take the trash out, and pick up after herself. But she ended up doing things she shouldn't. Like she took my medication and was trying to sell it at the school, and they put 5 felony charges out on her. And she hired 2 hits against my boyfriend at the time.
Oh my gosh.
And then she wanted to kill me. And the nurse told me when I took her to the hospital how she wanted to kill me.
Wow.
And right now she's in Arizona with my older daughter, that's 31. And I just talked to her recently. We've been in connection because she got took into at 12.
Right.
And we've been talking about her sister. And right now she's with this guy in Mesa, Arizona, and she just turned 18. He's 22, I want to say. And I did some detective work today and found out that it's really dangerous where she's at. She's actually, I think, in a prostitution ring that's going down there, and they're prostituting her out. And I'm really scared for her safety. And my older daughter said that the boy supposedly just got off fentanyl. But yet he's on it again, and they're using meth. And the mother, who's 31 or 36 of the boy, she's allowing all these teenagers in there. You know, I mean, my dog, I don't know what to do.
Wow.
I don't know what to do, you know? And then on top of it, my health is going bad. I just had surgery last week on my stomach, and now I'm having heart issues. You know, it's just like,
God,
I don't know. And I've never been alone. And it's just been really hard on me. And then having the biological father stalking me outside my house, and my counselor's telling me that, oh, well, he's not doing anything wrong. Well, to me, it's wrong, you know, and my son has to walk by every day going to school and back by our house.
And he can't stop in and say hi to mom and all of this shit. And he doesn't know anything but his mom at this point.
Yeah. And so, but after talking to my older daughter, she got me to send the biological father a message yesterday, and I did in the morning, because she said, Mom, every night he drinks and he's drunk. Okay, so this is what my kid's going through, and then they're handing him a device and not supervising it, and I'm not okay with that either.
Great.
Yeah.
So he's being introduced to real world shit that you were trying to protect him from. So they're making him grow up.
They sold his innocence. You know, he was 4 years old. He turned 5. 10 days later, they ripped him from my arms. I have the video footage from the police cam.
Yeah.
Yep, all of it.
Now he's 20 years old all of a sudden.
Right.
Wow.
So what's your Tiff, what's the root of action? Where does she even begin?
Well, first of all, she was a target. Just because you have a space for...
Tiff, I was told I've been railroaded, because the thing on December 16th, when it got dismissed because he had the money and he's a non-offending parent, when I sent it to CPS defense with this guy Bob Pace on his platform I've been talking on about this,
Bob,
it doesn't even mention my name at all, and Bob Pace said they railroading me. And then the attorney, wait, let me go back for a minute. It's popped in my brain. I'm just all over the map because it's such chaos. But when my daughter, the one that just turned 18, she was 14 at the time, in Sanders County, her attorney was on cocaine for 3 years. Britt caught her. And then the judge, Deborah Kim Christopher, she stepped down. And at that time, the biological father got in the judge's chambers with Kim Christopher Deborah and his attorney in Missoula, and he's a truck driver, and he has good money, and I'm disabled, you know, but I'm surviving, you know. I'm just full of love, you know. I'm not about money, and I don't know what to do, guys.
So were your girls taken by CPS?
Yes.
Well,
my 18-year-old though was medically trafficked, because they told me to take her to the hospital. I never saw her again.
Right. Well, it doesn't matter how they got her. They got her. So they were just waiting. They needed something because they'd already taken 2 of them. They wanted the 3rd one.
Right. And when they took my daughter, I still, my son was an infant. You know, he was 1.5. Like, but I'm okay to have my 1.5-year-old, but I can't have my 14-year-old that's out of control.
Well, that's because they targeted her, because in my situation, they said, "Oh, you're good enough to raise the older one and the younger one and the one you're pregnant with, but the middle one, no, you can't. We're taking her." So that's
so
normal.
Wrong.
That's
wrong.
Hey, Barkley, can you come back on the show Monday night?
I'm sorry, guys. My computer screen is going in and out because we're having a severe thunderstorm here.
What date is the Monday on, though, guys?
What day is Monday? Well, we'll be back here on Monday, so that would be I don't know. Let me see. Do I have a calendar on this thing? I'm still.
Oh wait,
I think it's the 10th, the 9th or the 10th.
Okay. Yes.
Would you be willing to come on and we can take you on the show and we can make a whole show out of this, because you got a lot of issues on here that we can
absolutely discuss. Yes, sir. Because you know what? I prayed to God and I said, you know, Lord, when this is over with, I'm already praying for who's next that they're going to target.
Oh, you're a good lady.
It's devastating, you know, because they are.
Yeah.
They are. I
Yep.
want you to come back on Monday.
Yeah.
We don't have that much time right now. And we'll do a whole show about your story.
Okay, maybe I'll get my daughter, the older one that's 31. She could come on too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get whoever
that's
you want to
fine.
get in here. Bring him in.
Okay.
All
And
right,
okay. Thank you guys for listening and hearing me.
You're
Yeah, we'll see
so
you soon. And I
welcome.
mean it about the Punisher app. Check it out. And
I will.
all right.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Mm.
All right. That's so sad. That's so
That's
sad.
fucking horrible.
Fucking
But that's
pieces
what
of-
they do. They target people.
Yep. All right. We got Corey next.
Okay.
See what Corey has to say. Corey.
Hey guys, how you doing? Let me try to get the camera to come through the right way. I
Sure.
got to switch between one of the two of them.
Yep. Pick it. It's a nice picture.
Let's try V. It says to press.
Yeah, make sure you, the little thing on the bottom there too is, your camera's not marked out.
I don't know why it will not do that.
All right, we got your picture. You look nice on the picture.
That's all right. I don't know how much you guys know about Luzerne County, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. Luzerne County was, we debuted the original Kids for Cash. We were where the two judges back in 2001 to 2003 were caught literally farming children and throwing them into detention centers in order to pad their pockets and to pad the pockets of construction workers and the people who were building these facilities. Eventually, they were caught out by the feds, by families around here that had all got together. I was one of those children. And it seems like in this area, a lot of the children that went through that have been retargeted out by CPS for them to come back around and try to swoop up the next generation. And like, it seems like they haven't even tried to hide the corruption at all well around here. Like my children were taken via lies and false allegations by the maternal grandmother back in 2016. Me and my wife fought until 2023, where we had finally, after COVID hit, because we were going to get them right before COVID started, then COVID hit, and it was a shutdown for those 2 years. And finally, right after COVID got lifted up, 2023, we got them back, started the school year, we had them back fully, everything was fine. And then come June of 2024, my then 9-year-old, who's now about to turn 10, the younger one of my two daughters that were taken, she came out and said that the maternal grandmother's boyfriend was sexually molesting her for the entire time she was in kinship care, that he was taking her to a friend's house, and that's where things were happening. So at first, our distrust right off the rip for CPS. So I called my therapist and I'm like, what do I do? Who do I call? She calls, she makes the mandated report with me on the phone. I give all the details because I'm like, I want secondary on this, I don't want to be the one that calls and it try to come back on me, because we all know how they are.
Right.
And we fight and fight and fight to get any type of answer. And they did the full CAC, Child Advocacy Center, full forensic interview. They said there was labia penetration. They said that there was proof of grooming. They would take her out to eat and buy her dolls and clothes afterwards. And the DA still refused to file charges. So all of 2024 through 2025, I was fighting tooth and nail, try to get charges pushed around here. They kept saying, we need a little more evidence, a little more evidence. Then the end of 2025, they finally close out the case. Children Youth says it's indicated, but the police still say, we're not going to file charges, Mr. Dunn. We need a slam dunk case. Once we have a little more evidence. So start of 2026, my other daughter, the older one, that's a year older than her sister, goes into therapy and discloses, unbeknownst to us, that this man would watch her take her tubbies would pick out what clothes she was and was not allowed to wear, would tell her to not wear underwear, and all types of very creepy stuff. And that this was mentioned to Nana that she didn't like the way Jimmy was watching her in the tub and nothing was ever done. Children and Youth got back a hold of us January this year. We said, what are you talking about? They told us everything. They came talk to her. They said, again, we're going to indicate in this case for child sexual abuse. And the DA is still refusing to file charges. And I have Children and Youth on our nanny cam literally coming to close this case out in February saying, we don't know why the DA won't file charges. They told us to shut the fuck up and walk away from this case. And I said, just so you know, you're on a nanny cam right now. And he shut his mouth and walked right out of my house.
So they were in state care under kinship care?
Yep.
I would go see a federal prosecutor.
Where do I even start? Because I went to try, when they first came back in my house in 2025, they came back because I kicked my brother out. He said there was a pot plant growing in my basement that I didn't know about. I found it, destroyed it, and Children and Youth was trying to say then, hey, we want to see the kids. No, you're not seeing my fucking kids. I got them out of my life because I filed federally in federal court that they were trying to come in with no warrant, nothing like that. They tried to force a compel. I did a full motion to quash, and they still got the compel. And the judge literally told them, give this man what he wants. And I said, you're going to walk through my house one time, and you're going to get the fuck out of my life. And they walked through one time and walked back out and then said, we're going to get justice for your daughters. And then came back a month later and is like, the DA said we can't do shit and we need to shut up and leave the case alone. And I'm like, well, what do I do next? I can't tell you what to do. It's not our problem. And that's when I was like, you're on a nanny cam, bud. Like, you're on a nanny cam right over my shoulder. And he just like gave me the biggest stink eye and turned around and walked right out the front of the house. Like, and
wow.
And
Who the hell is this people connected to?
When it first happened, so what happened was I was watching my daughters. They were 9 months and a year and 2 months back in 2016. There was a jumperoo, you know, like the 3 metal pole jumper. You set your kid in the middle of the room, they bounce up and down. Yep. My daughter, I laid her on the ground for tummy time next to that. I ran down the hallway with a busted leg to use the bathroom. I didn't even make it to the toilet. I heard a bang. I ran back out. The jumper was right next to my daughter. I got a hold of my wife at work. She came home. We took the kids to the ER. ER said it was not child abuse. The next morning, my wife took the kids to the maternal grandmother's house, and the maternal grandmother has always hated me and said, he did this. He's a child abuser. I'm calling my friend in Children and Youth, and spiraled from there.
Right.
And like
what district are you in Pennsylvania?
What
district are you in?
I am in Luzerne County.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Luzerne County.
Luzerne County. Is that eastern, middle?
Yeah, we would be considered northeastern.
Northeastern, okay.
It would be like federally, it's the middle. We're middle.
Okay.
Middle federal.
Middle, all right.
Yeah, it took me like 2 weeks to figure that shit out myself too. You know, they don't make any of that easy to find out.
Right. Middle District of Pennsylvania, right there. Let's see. Who we got here? Let's see. Brian Miller, huh?
Sounds about right.
He's the state's attorney for the Middle District of Pennsylvania. Tiff, what do you think? Is she stuck again?
I think she dropped video there for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to think this, Brian. I want to, can you email me at cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail.com? I'll put it back up there for you guys too, because I need to get Barkley's stuff. I want to do a couple of things to help you out with this. Maybe we could I can help you out and get you in the right direction. So email me at cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail, and then we can get together and we can talk about a couple of things, because I got a couple ideas for you.
Awesome.
And let's do
Like
that. And then
I found you guys through Gunner and
oh yeah,
a lot of his work and stuff, and then when
Yep.
you guys were first doing your app, I was pushing that everywhere to try to get people to look at it. And then like right now in our area, there was a little girl, the family had labeled her, had told the police she was abducted. Police didn't listen in January, and her body was just found
Oh no.
literally a block from her home. Clear signs of neglect in the police's case. The district attorney literally giving out like key elements of this little girl's case that should not have been given out. So like I'm helping that family file RTKs.
Right.
And like it's so crazy. I even went to the city hall meeting the other night and got the mayor on video doubling down, saying the police did all their work. When this family reached out to me and is like, Corey, we reached out to them on a Saturday. They didn't call us till a Thursday. And they told us that they don't work on weekends and that they were sick from Monday till Wednesday. I said, you need to get a lawyer now. I said, they're going to start covering this up as fast as they can, people.
Yeah, you sure are.
It's so sick.
Like I said, we're having a thunderstorm here. So when you go to town hall again, you bring up the sexual abuse on your daughters, and you tell town hall that the prosecutor that you all voted in is not doing his job, and call him out by name.
Oh, believe me, I've been working this past week on trying to build a team of people to go with me the way Justin Nicely does to the town hall meetings, and the way you guys take 3, 4, 5 people, because then they can't dispute it, you know.
Well, it doesn't matter if they dispute it or not. Like my little protege, she takes all her paperwork and she holds it up.
Yep.
She don't play, and she calls everybody
I've been telling
out.
them, you got to watch these people's lives, man. This is the way we got to do it, because staying silent ain't doing shit no more.
Yep.
Nope. This is the time to rise, and if everybody would just rise to the occasion, change will come. But I tell you, you start pulling out his name and telling them what happened to your 2 children, why they were in the state's custody, because that's where they were, and that this prosecutor will not do anything, and you have proof to back it up. You want to know why he's not doing his job, and in fact, you all could actually hold a special election and vote him out.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
Really?
Yes, prosecutors are elected.
Okay.
They work for
but
the people.
Believe me, I got enough families around here that I got at least 130 in a group alone, in a private group on Facebook that we've been trying to organize.
That's awesome.
You can also report him for I can't say the word, it's so tongue twisting, misconduct, because he should be prosecuting this case, period. A child has said with proof that she was sexually abused. There is nothing worse, except for murder, than a child being abused.
I don't know. I even think that's even worse.
Right. Because even as a woman, we used to ask each other all this, like which is worse, rape or murder? And yeah, if you're raped, you're still alive, but you wish you were dead because you have to relive it all the time. And that is not fair to your girls. And I really hope that you get these families to go to the town hall meetings and you start calling out people by name. I promise you, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes here. People will start leaving.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Good. Because I absolutely plan on it, guys. I plan on it.
Sweet. Well, Corey,
and report it.
Yeah. Email us, Corey, so we can be in touch and we'll get some information to you and all of that.
I am in my Gmail right now. Let me just make sure I type that in correctly.
Yes.
Because my wife's upstairs texting stuff in the chat, and I know if I forget, I'll get yelled at. What is it?
All right. Well, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. It is CP, as in Paul, SV, hunting justice at gmail.com. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We'll talk to you real soon, Corey.
Absolutely. And we'll be definitely praying for you guys, and I'll definitely be praying that you get to see your kiddos one day, sir, as well.
Yeah. No, thank you very much. We will all win this fight. We will all win. No doubt about it.
Much love. God bless you.
God bless
God
you
bless
too,
the
brother.
work that you do.
Oh, thank you.
Nice, brother. I'll talk to you very soon.
Thank you.
You got it. All right. Damn. Man, they're just getting awfuler and awfuler.
Oh, he couldn't be my prosecutor. I'd be sitting my fat ass in his office every day.
I know you would be too. He's what prosecutor's worst fear.
Yes.
All right. All right. Last one in the box tonight. We got Jenny. Jenny, what you got to say? Come on out, Jenny. Jenny.
What happened?
Oh, did we lose Jenny?
She might be getting the same thunderstorm I'm getting.
Yeah, she's close by you somewhere. I think she messaged me.
Yeah. And my internet is flickering.
Get in here, Jen. She's waiting on me right now. She's like, Darren, this is the 2 minute in the box night. We roll over a little bit, Jen. Let's see. Come on back, Jen. Get back in here. Let's see if she comes back. She said she's got to announce this case. So, something fresh, just
oh my.
Let's see. Okay, here she comes. Good. I heard it. Yeah, this must be her. Jen, this is you, right?
Sure.
Let's hear what you got. Give it to us. Give us the new thing that you found that I just was reading. That's pretty amazing.
Well, it's amazing, but I don't know how. They're just ignoring emotions. I don't know whether it's.
I can't hear.
Yeah, Jen, you're wicked muffled. Are you having bad storms too, like Tiff?
No.
Why are you so muffled? You're usually loud and clear. Usually I have to turn you down.
Shut off my Bluetooth speaker. That might be the problem.
Yeah, because you're wicked muffled. Fix it, Jenny B. Fix it.
Better?
Oh, much better.
There?
Thank you. Yep, we can hear you now, loud
okay,
and clear.
Great. Okay, so there was a preliminary, not even apparently final ruling. I don't know how it works, but and I ran it through chat to see what the implications were. And Kat said that the Mirabelli versus Bonta ruling is important but limited. It applies, it raised the question of First Amendment and parent right to the care, control, custody, upbringing, educational, medical, all that. And let's see. Different expansion of First Amendment protections could affect family court law, key legal questions, implications, debate, best interest of the child, limits of the case. Okay, hang on. Bottom line, in simple terms, Mirabelli strengthens the constitutional principle that parents, not the government, are the primary decision makers in the lives of their children, but its broader effects will depend on future litigation and final Supreme Court rulings. So maybe this.
So this is leading the way towards the whole parental rights thing, I think, right? Is that kind of what that's saying?
Yeah.
Just
Well, the
going
Supreme Court is very, very strict about parental rights. They do not like that shit. I can never see them going against any parent.
right.
Am I back here?
You're here.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
You're
You,
fine.
Tiff.
So
Mm.
I believe that case, whatever you're reading, I believe that.
It's Mirabelli versus Bonta, right?
It says, if you want, chat says, if you want, I can explain something that many legal scholars are right now. Why some believe
Oh yeah.
Mirabelli could have been a constitutional challenge to the best interest to the child doctrine being used in family courts.
Let's hear it.
They
Awesome,
need to get
right?
rid of the best interest of a child. Yes. Because they will say that they're doing what is in the best interest of the child at the same time they're harming the child the whole time.
Oh yeah, this is that one that we were just talking about. Jeff, this is the one in California. This is the one that also says that the
maintaining databases.
Right. Well, this also is the one that says that they can't go and question them at schools anymore either.
Oh, good.
That's the one that we were talking about yesterday.
Is that so? Is the phrase ex post facto invalidate our cases based on, you went and illegally gathered, it wasn't even valid termination evidence, and later formally rendered it illegal. So does that overturn everybody whose kids were questioned without a parent present, which obviously we never would have consented to? They just sneak in and say, hey, by the way, I've already been to the school.
Well, here, see, this is the problem right? When the Supreme Court rules on stuff, they don't ever go back, right? Like, they don't say, okay, now this is retroactive from 1970 to today, right? They don't ever do that. When they make the ruling, it's from that day forward. So I don't know, but I think that if they rule in favor of the parents, which I truly believe that they will, you might be able to take it to a federal court because now there's a new case, right? It's new, and this is what they have said, and now they have set the precedent, and I think that might open a lot of doors for a lot of parents, to be honest with you. So it could.
It strengthens all the ones that we've already been standing on: Santosky versus Kramer, Stanley versus Illinois, Wisconsin versus Yoder, Fulton versus City of Philadelphia. There's Meyer versus Nebraska, Pierce versus Society of Sisters, Parham versus JR, Troxel versus Granville. I typed all that out week one, and hey, get out of our lives. You have no right to be doing any of this. Here's all the case law. Now I've got another one to add to the list of things for them to ignore me about.
Right.
Well, that's why a lot of people need to get into federal court, right? Because federal courts strictly are on constitutional shit, right? Because that's what their job is. So even though parents get kicked out all the time because they're not doing it right or whatever the case may be, people need not stop there. I mean, some of these cases really do need to be back in front of the United States Supreme Court because they truly believe that parents control their children, not anybody in the government.
Mm-hmm.
And like Tano has been raising the point that any case in which the state is named a party, the Supreme Court has original jurisdiction, no matter how cumbersome or burdensome or how much trouble or how costly, it's still the law of the land.
And that's true. The state
Named as
cannot be a party in the same case with you.
that they're
They can't be
overseeing the
your accuser.
disposition. Yep. They can't be neutral, unbiased, fair, and
Well,
balanced.
not only that, even if an officer, right? If somebody comes to my door and I say, "Get the fuck off my porch before I kill you," and an officer is standing right there, he can charge me. He can bring the complaint, right? Just like the other person could bring the complaint.
Right.
But the state of Virginia can't bring a complaint against me because you can't be a party to my case.
Because you're not a person. But, Tana was bringing out the fact that some ruling by the Waite Court or Tanny Court said that states are persons.
No, they're not.
There's apparently a Supreme Court case that claims to have made states, quote, persons. It has something to do with slavery. You'd have to go through the video and see some.
I don't know. What I can tell you is that the government has no rights. It's we, the people, that have rights, because the state is not a human flesh and blood anything. It is a man-made government. Man-made. The United States Constitution is the superior law of the land. And in fact, I just found this brand new book that I bought.
Yes, you did.
Anything on the Constitution that comes out, I will buy it. It's United States Constitutional, from the Bill of Rights to the judiciary branch, everything you need to know about the Constitution and the United States of America. I don't play around. I just got my book in today. Conflict of laws, the cases and materials. I mean, the state can never bring anything against you. Even federal courts say the people. Okay? If you've ever been charged like me under federal crimes, it does not say the state of or the federal government. It says the people of Virginia bring the case against Tiffany Wise. That's what it says.
Because it's the people, it's not the state.
Correct.
So it says that this is an emergency shadow docket order, not a final decision on the full merits of the case. The policies are temporarily blocked for parents in California public schools, meaning schools generally cannot withhold gender-related information from parents or override parental directives on names and pronouns, subject to narrow exceptions such as abuse risks. The case returns to the Ninth Court for further proceedings. The ruling emphasizes that parents, not the state, hold primary authority over children's upbringing and mental health decisions.
The parents are in control. As much as the state wants to. Rubio, I read it on here. He said the parents are to raise their children. The government is not equipped to do it, nor should they be raising people's children.
Right.
Mark Rubio said that.
Mm-hmm. You say that one a lot.
Yet here we are with millions of kids who've been seized.
Well, that's what the best interest of the child standard is. That's the judge. Whatever the judge feels like is the way that the judge is the best interest of the child.
And his feelings are swayed by pieces of green paper. He sat in court like this.
Right. What is it? Is it the Chevron doctrine is the one that overturned that the agency's recommendations aren't supposed to sway the judge any longer. It's supposed to be based on the primaries of the law, right? Like that's what's supposed to have happened.
Even
Chevron,
Trump
right?
said, it was Chevron. Mm-hmm. Even Trump said, the old court system is not supposed to be running the way it is right now, right? But we all know it's going to take forever for it to change. They are only allowed to base it on merits now.
Right.
And not only the courts, but he said anybody who applies for a job needs to be hired on merits and not whatever else they're basing it on. Everything is supposed to be on a merit system now. everything. That goes from the highest courts to the lowest courts.
That's the way
But
it
we'll
should be,
see what
right?
happens. Yeah, well, that's the way it used to be. And we need to bring back more jury trials in civil cases, including CPS, because let a jury of 12 people say that you abused your kid. And we want people that have kids, and we want people that are grandparents. Because I'm going to tell you right now, unless this kid is half dead, if I sit on a jury and he grabs a bottle of stripper, paint stripper,
Yeah,
and tries to eat it and he gets his ass whooped, well, damn it, that's what you deserve, because that
yeah,
could have killed you.
that's right. That's not child abuse. That's teaching a child.
Right.
Well, I
Yep.
mean, but the better ways to teach them. You don't have to tear them up. You want to tear them up.
No, either
know.
way, it doesn't matter. Tell you what, you've beaten that kid out of sheer fear for his life and your own when that shit happens. You know what? And I'll tell you what, I bet you that kid, whoever that kid may be, I bet you their asses will never, ever, ever again do that.
Touch another spray bottle.
Right.
That's the rationale behind the whole corporal element. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm in a
So-
corporal punishment state. So if that happens over here, there ain't shit they can do to me, because our
Mhm.
Supreme Court says we are one of 27 states that have corporal punishment. As long as the punishment fits the crime, there is no need for the state to get involved.
That's right. Me. That is right. And that's the way it is.
Well, keep us updated on that case.
Yeah, Jen. This is your job now. Hey,
Yes,
Jen, what's going
Virginia
on?
is a Commonwealth
Just a
state.
real quick update. What's going on in the world of the bills?
Remember, I can't get there till spring break. That's if I can get there during
Right. What
spring
else
break.
is going on? Like, what? Do you have any gossip? Who's getting who, and what's happening over there?
I only know is Kathleen's working on the ghost children first, and then she said she would make parenting great again because she's got an in. They like her.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, but she wanted to do, A, then
Right.
B, and her A is the ghost children. We have, there's no conflict with our agenda for her to press the ghost children matter. Very, very important. And then make parenting great again.
So it's still alive. Slow and steady wins the race, right, Jen?
Yeah.
So.
And the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
No moss falls off a rolling stone. What's that, Tiff?
An open mouth gets fed.
That's right.
I don't think it gets fed.
People that have glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
That's right.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah, you got all kinds here. You're right, Daniel. You shouldn't be able to lose your parental rights at all. You're right, because it is God's law that you don't. God's the only one that can take that away. So you're damn right about that. Damn right about that.
Right. So. And then, today I read some comments on a post. Well, someone needs to step in. And did our founders say that the government should be stepping in, or did our founders emphatically state small government? It almost didn't pass. The Constitution almost didn't pass because there's an argument about how much power should everybody have. And then they devised the separation of powers.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they had put as Amendment 0, the one that precedes the First Amendment. It should be the family, the sanctity of family is inviolable.
Well, but the Bill of Rights, I have this book. It's called Behind the Bill of Rights. There's one page in there and it speaks about children. And I'll have to pull it out. And it says, children have the inherited rights to be with their parents. That's exactly what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Scripture says that they are a blessing from Yahuwah. Blessing to who? The state of? There was no the state of when that.
Scripture also says that your children are your key to the gates of heaven. So just think about that when we're letting these people steal our kids. So,
we're not letting. They tie your hands and then they put a piece of duct tape on your mouth, and Lady Justice is held down and violated.
Yeah.
Well, you know why she's got a blindfold on, right? because they say
Good one.
justice is blind.
Right.
Supposed to be.
Well, yeah,
to
it's
be.
supposed to be. And she's always uneven. Always.
Right.
I don't
Tiff,
know.
that's some good thinking. Why? Why is it always uneven?
Exactly. Why is it always uneven? But if you walk in a
What about
lawyer's office, they're even.
Oh, Tiff, bringing up these questions at the end of a show.
Well, no, we can talk about them on Monday.
I'm leaving that. I'm writing that down. I'm gonna write it down. I do want to say Justin, Harley, and all you guys out there, and Justin, and all you guys out there in Ohio, thank you very much for all the work that you've done to help with me in my situation. You guys are awesome, and thank you, all of you, for helping out. But you Ohio guys are rocking, and I really do appreciate everything you guys have done and doing for me. The situation does suck, but you guys are machines, and I really do appreciate everything that you guys do. It's a hard situation to have to ask for help, and you guys make it just that much easier because you're doing it for me. So I really appreciate that. I really do. Tiff, we doing something tomorrow or no? Tomorrow's maybe we are, maybe we aren't, and what time we don't know. Hi,
Yeah, it
Jamie.
depends on how I feel tomorrow. Because I'm telling you right now, my eyes watering, my nose is stuffed up.
Should be here. We'll be on the surprise show for tomorrow, guys.
So far away.
Too much going on to not have it. See y'all later, guys. Have a good night. Night, Tiff. Go get some hot compresses on your nose and shit so you don't get ahead. Bye.
No parents by their side. APF's wins again today. Don't think it's the truth. Gone away is their youth and the empty eyes of the parents.
It's a great song, and I apologize, but don't forget www.thecpspunisher.com. Go check out the app, guys.
Think for a minute you are weak because they're gone. There wasn't any warning for you to follow along. A caseworker has no soul to hold in check. It's why they leave us parents such a wreck. Don't stand for the hell they created. All of our children they stole, our saving. They are waiting at the door for us to save them. We need to stand up for our God and obey Him. He leads us to the battle with a beating drum. He knows the feeling they took his only son. He may be the powerful, our creator. The son he gave to us is our savior. He won't be ignored if a praise held up high. Those kids were made by us for his endless supply. We are to protect the children at all costs. This game is not over. We have not lost. We have the power he gives us inside. We rise to the faith when it's time. You never stand by yourself. Take God off the shelf and then draw the power will